So, where do you want to start off at? The Kages and their status, since we haven't seen them in a while.
The Kage's status is most likely deceased. I don't think everybody will die, but I think kind of Tsunade has to die. She's dodged death way too much, and Anoki is just old as shit, so I'm seeing him die. But like Gaara, Mei, and Raikage, I feel like they might survive and stuff because like, you know, they're young and this is their generation and stuff. But like Tsunade and Anoki, they're old. I just feel like they're gonna die. He was deliberately going for Tsunade. She got halved. Like everybody just got stabbed. She got halved. One side of her body is like all the way over there. And like Anoki, like he actually knew Madara and he had reason to show him his power because he was the will and he wanted to break their will. So I kind of feel like he deliberately went after them so that they might die.
Well, I don't see the Raikage and the Mizukage dying.
Of course not.
They don't. There's no reason for them to die. There's no reason for them to die, and especially because with the Raikage and the whole Sasuke situation, which we'll get into later, would be interesting to see. I want to see if what the Raikage decides. If he decides to
forgive Sasuke.
Yeah. If he decides, well,
not to hold a grudge and be a dick about shit.
Pretty much. Mizukage, she's young and we don't know much about her, so.
Except for she has like an incredible rack for an anime chick, and that she is super fucking scary and shit.
And hot. Yes.
Hot.
Hot anime girls. Anoki, I don't see really any significance towards him dying right now. But I mean, he can die. He can, and it wouldn't change anything. But it wouldn't really serve a purpose if he died, and really, it's just no point. I
feel like Masashi Kishimoto was just all like, oh, you guys want to see death, huh? You think I'm too soft in my anime? I killed Asuma, but no, I'm too soft. Alright, I'm gonna show you death. The fans are there, and Neji's fucking dead. Oh, well, no more Shikaku, no more Inoichi. Oh, Ao died too.
We'll get into that later. Alright, and Tsunade. A lot of people think she's gonna die, even though she's cut in half and shit. But for one, she's Senju, and she teleported. She got teleported, and basically she stated that, or someone stated that the teleporter was gonna rip her apart, and it did rip her apart, but she healed herself. So why can't she survive this? She should be able to survive. The second thing is, I think the passing of the title of Hokage to Naruto is supposed to be a positive thing, but if Tsunade dies, it's not really going to be a positive type of thing. It's going to be more of like a negative thing.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Maybe Tsunade will, you know, keep going a little bit and there'll be a little bit more to the series. I mean, Kishimoto said that there is a lot more to come in the Naruto series, even though it's coming to a close. And there's also, and again, if Tsunade dies, it's not even a guarantee that Naruto will be chosen for Kage. Last time the elders
chose Kakashi.
The ninja, the Jonin chose Kakashi. The elders overrode it and decided on Danzo.
No, Danzo overrode it and decided on Danzo. Like, nah, I don't think Kakashi should become Hokage. It should be me, y'all. Like, this is my village. Like,
I mean, yeah, whatever, but yeah, who's to say that's not gonna happen? And
yeah, so I mean, basically the only person that will become Hokage besides Naruto is fucking Kakashi, because Danzo's not here to take over and whatnot, and like nobody is more qualified than Kakashi.
And the elite Jonin are dead. The 3 elite Jonin that probably had the best chance, which Shikaku probably had the best chance if it wasn't.
Yeah, Shikaku had his brain was just unrivaled in whatnot.
I mean, they left him to command the entire thing, so if you don't consider him to be Hokage,
who else would you like? Kakashi was general of the army. Well,
I mean, like, the only other choice right now is probably Kakashi, if you want to be honest, or maybe the Anbu commander, but no one knows anything about him.
Ain't nobody know anything.
But I mean, it is Kishimoto, and it is a guy, and it is his mind, and we've seen before that he maybe doesn't see things, or maybe him and his editors don't see things the way that we see them. So, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen?
So what you're saying is he's good at using the ass pull no jutsu.
Yeah, he might just,
Pulling shit out of his ass!
Tsunade might die and then he gives it to Naruto, but if that happens...
honestly, like, with this manga now, like, I'm just like, I'm not going to make any more predictions, because it's like, it's the worst feeling on earth when it just gets, like, proven wrong, and, like, it's like, something that was right in front of you just gets proven right. It's just like, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, well, we'll get into that in a second. Well, alright, I think that's enough for the Kage section. There's not really much else to talk about there. So now, I guess we're going to move into what's going on in the battlefield, the battlefront. So, let's talk about what's going on in the battlefield, and I think we'll start with the Obito reveal. Just so we don't have to go back that far.
Man, a lot of keyboards and mouses and just, books and shit were thrown at screens that day, huh? It's Obito! Fuck!
Yeah, I mean, this is, before we were talking about how, the writers just do whatever they feel they need to do.
Like, at the end of the day, the writers are like, it's my fucking manga, bitch. Go write whatever the fuck I want. I'm pretty sure Kishimoto never thought that while writing this shit, people would just get so just engulfed in, like, the idea of it not being the obvious person that rage would actually be, like, rage would be had when the reveal actually came into fruition. I'm pretty sure he didn't expect that. I mean, he'd have to change a lot. If you look at it from his perspective, he'd have to change a lot of the things of the story just to appease fans. And I think at the end of the day, he was just like, fuck that. This is my fucking story.
But I don't think this manga is really made to have very many surprises. I really don't think it was about the surprises.
I mean, big surprises in this manga actually just now started happening.
Like what? Well, the Kage thing, I mean, that's something you could have predicted.
I mean, there it is, but I never expected. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but big surprises like even Itachi. I kind of seen Itachi being a good guy. Like, I was just like, you know what, Itachi never wanted to, like, he didn't kill Sasuke, he didn't kill Kakashi, like, I don't think he wanted to kill his clan or something. Like, you could have kind of seen that happening.
You could have seen that happening?
Yeah, I could have. I kind of, like, I was just like, I don't think Itachi's so much of a bad guy. Because he was like I was thinking he was like one of the nicest people in Akatsuki, actually. Like, don't kill him, Kasame, yada yada, let him go, like, can't you see him as, like, being like, did this dude, like, actually kill his clan? Like,
there was a lot of mystery surrounding that entire night and what happened and the whole event, and I mean, there had to be more to it rather than this guy just being some hardcore badass like everyone thought in the first Naruto series. And as soon as he gave Naruto, or he talked to Naruto, we know there was something.
Dude, you're a softie. What's forgot? And even Minato, everybody knew Minato was gonna be Naruto's dad. Like, it was just obvious. Like, come on, blonde hair, blue eyes, Hokage. Really? He still had the QB in him. What? Just a random person. Everybody knows it's gonna be his son.
I don't feel like I'm really inside of the story like I should feel like. When I'm reading a story, I want to be just as surprised as the character when they're finding out something that they didn't know. I want to feel like, well, what the fuck, why didn't I know that, why didn't I see that? But it seems like I'm always just 20 steps ahead of every character and everything, and I think that's how everybody feels, and I don't think that they made the series to be like that. I think that's probably the biggest flaw in the series itself. That it really doesn't immerse you. It really doesn't make you a part of what's going on.
Yeah, the biggest surpriser I had was the ones who knew everything. I did not. I wasn't expecting it to be the Hokage. I was kind of thinking it was going to be like the Sage of Six Paths, but it was actually like all the Hokage. That's like the only surprise I've ever had in Naruto.
Yeah, but it's like you could have predicted that as well.
It's like you could have predicted it if you didn't want something better. Basically.
Yeah.
It was like everybody wanted it to be Sage of Six Paths, but it was like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to give you the Hokage.
Yeah.
So it was like, it wasn't a surprise, or it was more of a letdown. I mean, it's good, but it's just, it could have been better.
I don't agree with that at all. I think it's completely awesome that
the Hokage back?
Yeah. I think it's completely awesome that they brought the Hokages back.
I mean, it would have just been a lot better if the Rikudo was actually the one who knows everything, because, you know, he did create the Shinobi War. But then again, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
But why the hell was Sasuke?
Shinju created the village, yeah. Shinju created the village, and he wanted to know about the village and whatnot.
Yeah, and why the hell would Sasuke... Why would Sasuke want to meet the Sage of Six? How would he even know who he is? Like, it wouldn't even make sense. So yeah, I think that was a nice little addition. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are definitely treats. There are definitely like little treats and Easter eggs, you know, in the story, but it's the things that really affect the characters in a big way. You can predict them too easily. And like I said, I think that's the biggest flaw in the Naruto story. You're not really immersed in it like you are in other mangas.
That's it. The only mystery for Naruto for me was the Koto Matsukami, because I was always wondering what was the power Itachi gave Naruto, like when he shoved the crow in his mouth. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Only thing that ever made me wonder, like, what was that about?
Yeah, yeah, like little Easter eggs like that. And it was awesome. It was so awesome how it was used on Itachi, and he broke out of that, and he just surprised everybody. That was amazing.
Oh, it was amazing for you because your favorite fucking character came back, huh? He got to have his little glory, huh?
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Guess what my favorite character is?
Dead. We'll get into that.
So for the Obito reveal, that was like, it was expected, it was a letdown, but I'm past it, made it stronger, but...
Okay, wait. We need to talk about something. Why... Okay, Madara showed up. Why in the hell did Obito just go bitch mode?
Bitch mode!
Like... He was so hardcore, and then Madara showed up. And
you're right. Because it's like, sorry for cutting you off, my friend, but you're right. Like, it's like the second that mask came off and revealed it was Obito, it was just all like, I'm a little bitch.
Yeah, he's just like bitch mode.
Like my mask was everything to me. Now it's gone, so I'm just gonna be a bitch now. The only shred of Toby he showed was when he put Madara in his place. For like the 5 seconds he did that. Shred of Toby, huh? The last shred of Toby.
It's like, I'm gonna miss Toby. Toby was hardcore.
Yeah.
Toby was he didn't seem like he was afraid of anything. He didn't seem like he had emotions or nothing. I guess that mask really did a lot for him.
Like, he put on the mask, beast mode.
Like, I never, even though that now I see that they were always the underdogs. The Akatsuki, they were pretty much always the underdogs, and when he was Toby, like, you never felt like that. You never felt like he was afraid. You never felt like he might lose this. He was always a threat. He always felt like a threat. But now that he's Obito, it's like...
Alright, bro. You're Obito. Alright. Fuck you. Alright. We gotta worry about Madara and shit. You're just Obito over here.
What the fuck is up with Madara? Madara, I don't know. He seems like bitch mode to me. Like, he got kicked in half. Homeboy got kicked in half by Rock Lee.
Shouldn't have fucking did what he done.
He just murdered the Kages, basically. And then he gets kicked in half by Rock Lee, and he didn't even notice. And apparently, he's super sensitive to his surroundings, which I guess we'll get to later. But he gets kicked in half by Rock Lee, and they're both surprised by this. What the fuck?
Maybe it's because all his, like, energy and focusing and chakra was just concentrated in controlling the Jubi.
Homeboy got kicked in half by Rock fucking Lee.
Lee is quick with the kicks.
Madara, if you're so tough, why aren't you doing anything about this? Why? How did you allow yourself to get disconnected by Rock Lee? It's like you're so arrogant and shit, and you don't take shit seriously. You're kind of like Vegeta right now. I'm getting a Vegeta sense of you right now, and I don't.
You're gonna let Cell reach his final form, huh?
I don't like it. Go somewhere, Madara.
Just go somewhere.
It's like honestly, I don't even care about this fight anymore.
So, what do you think? So, how do you see the fight going now?
Well, the Kages are teleporting there right now, which I guess we'll just mix the segments because, I mean, basically, the Kages are teleporting there right now. So since they're disconnected, that's a good time for them to show up since they're disconnected from the Jubi. So that way, Hashirama and Tobirama brothers can deal with their past, and then what's that name? Sarutobi and Minato can deal with their past, their problems or whatever. So I mean, that's how I see it going. They're gonna split off.
Yeah.
I don't see the third actually fighting with Obito. I think the third's probably gonna deal with the Jubi.
That's what I was thinking, because like if you think about it, like the whole thing about Naruto is to pass it on, and I think I made this like point before, but the whole point of Naruto is to pass the will of fire or the their will onto a like different generation. So like the way I see it is them like Madara and Hashirama rematch is stupid, or like Tobirama rematch is stupid, because that's just saying like, hey, you're not strong enough to take them on, so we got to do this for you because you're all little bitches and we left you nothing. I feel like they should leave that to the next generation and take care of Madara and Obito, and like the Kage just take on the Jubi. That'll be like that's more what I see the Kage doing, like not taking on Madara and Obito, but taking on the Jubi.
Well, Madara is not the new generation's problem though. He shouldn't even exist right now.
Yeah, but like
it's Obito that's the problem, and I don't see a Minato Obito rematch happening, but I do see some dialogue. And I do see something happening between Kakashi and Naruto and Obito. But I think the brothers are gonna handle Madara, of course. I mean, you're not gonna stop Tobirama from fighting, obviously. And someone's gotta deal with the Jubi. And since the Jubi is disconnected, I probably think the Shinobi, the Alliance, is gonna deal with the Jubi with the third.
So you think Sarutobi is gonna lead the Shinobi Alliance, and then Madara versus Shinju, both Shinjus, and Obito versus like Minato, Kakashi, and Naruto?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something along those lines. I don't know. I just felt like all the Kage would just take on the Jubi, and then like Naruto and like Sasuke would take on Madara and Obito.
I think Sasuke's beef is with Obito.
You think so?
I'm positive he doesn't even know who Madara is.
Nah, remember Jugo told me, he was all like, yeah, yada yada yada, Madara did get something back, and he was like, oh, that guy.
He thinks Madara is...
Nah, I'm pretty sure he...
Like, he doesn't know him, though. He's never interacted with him whatsoever. Like, they don't even know each other exists like that. His beef is with Obito.
So basically...
Obito's the one that used him. So.
Okay, so let's talk about that then. Sasuke's answer. What do you think it actually means?
Sasuke's answer, okay. Of course, well, they're going there, they're gonna help and shit, and everything's gonna get resolved. But the big thing is what's gonna happen after that. Is Sasuke gonna leave the village? Is he gonna try to take over the village afterwards? Is he still gonna have the fight with Naruto? And I think, of course, he's still gonna have a fight with Naruto. Of course, he's still gonna fight Naruto. Of course.
It's gotta happen.
Of course.
Gotta happen, yeah.
I don't know if there's gonna be some kind of ultimatum. If I beat you, you come back to the village or something, or what. I don't know what's gonna happen with
Hey,
that.
bro, if I beat you, we can become butt buddies again, okay?
That's one fight I can't really predict, but I think Sasuke will probably end up coming back to the village eventually. Unless there's a third series, which I think there's a lot of room for a third series.
That'd be awesome.
But
I wouldn't have to I wouldn't have to lose a segment of my life, all right? If there's a third Naruto, I'm just like, yes, I can have it. I can know life again.
But I think it'll take maybe 10 years to go through it if it's a full series, unless it's a short one. And I don't know, he just might not do it, but there's a lot of room for a third series.
But other than that, you don't think Sasuke's answer is just definite? Because most people are thinking like Sasuke says like, yes, I'm gonna go to the battlefield, I'm gonna fight for the village, and he's back on the good side. You don't think that whole answer is just like solid?
I don't think it's not.
That's probably not what it means.
I think there are a lot of angles.
Yeah, because like what he said was, I won't let this village be wasted. And basically what I took that as is he's not gonna let like them just like cast everything in an illusion so he won't have his revenge or something. Kind of what I took it as.
Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna try to destroy the village. What if he tries to fight Naruto for a title of a Hokage or something? But I mean, who knows what's gonna happen?
Sasuke 6 Hokage.
I mean, that's something you can predict. I mean, there's a lot of room for the obvious to happen, but I mean, at this point we're all hoping the obvious doesn't happen, and we get thrown a curveball, and you know, we all know Naruto's gonna come out on top because right there. See which chapter I picked up? It's my homeboy Itachi right there. Fuck you, Sasuke, but my homeboy Itachi.
And look on the back. Madara, Sasuke, fuck you, Madara! I hate Madara.
Anyway, yeah. Anything else? Yes.
All I know is R.I.P. Neji, my favorite character.
Oh yeah.
I love you, Neji.
So they killed Neji.
They killed Neji. I'm sad now.
Yeah, they killed Neji. Like, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about that. I mean, Neji was already a ninja. I mean, he was done. He was already done. There was nothing left for him to do.
Neji 6 Hokage!
There's nothing left for him to do. So, rest in peace, Neji. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't actually die, but yeah, he died. So,
like, even if he's revived, it just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
He's Byakugan instilled, so like, it's like, nah, it's over, y'all.
Yeah. So, bye, Neji.